Now, all of us can experience chemistry. So what is chemistry? So there's a difference between chemistry and connection. Okay? There's a difference between, because what we're looking for is connection. Now, to get connection, we have to have some chemistry. Chemistry. Now, explain the chemistry. Where chemistry can confuse women sometimes. Where they can confuse it. But you guys are not going to be confused anymore, right? No, because you have been doing this work. So chemistry is more of a sense of when you have just that attraction to somebody. That attraction. That's the chemistry. That's those serotonins kind of flaring up. And then of course, not only when you have that chemistry with someone, when the serotonins flare up, when I've talked to you guys last week, when you sleep with them, then we got some other hormones that come up and it's really, really cloudy. Okay? So we're going to slow down. So we want to have, obviously, chemistry. We got to have some chemistry with the man, that if we're going to have him be, the lover, the partner, all that. Okay? Chemistry is great. Got to have that chemistry. Got to have that little chemistry. Beautiful. Got the chemistry, right? The chemistry. When you have the chemistry will start allowing you to explore this person to see, are we having just some chemistry here? Or are we going to have like connection? Connection. What is the difference? Let me tell you what connection is. Connection is like, have you, again, and we've all had to experience this. This is literally connection. You meet someone and yeah, you got that chemistry. But there's something about that person that you just feel connected to, okay? Connected to. Not the chemistry, connection. Usually you can have that. Usually women are more in tune with that when it comes to women. Girlfriends, okay? You know what I'm talking about? So like an example. So like a lot of women, they get a little confused. So a lot of women, when I talk about this, they can really identify it pretty quickly because they understand it when it comes to the girlfriend. They'll be like, oh, okay, I got this. I was in a group and there were women. And you have this group of women and you're a woman and you're in a group of women, right? And in general, you're like, hey, everybody's cool. But there's some that you're kind of like a little more, there's that chemistry. There's some that you're a little more like, kind of looking at her a little more. There's something there about her, right? You're like, And then you're in this group and then you start having conversation and dialogue. And you start like, oh, okay. And then you start noticing with a particular woman, you're like, oh, I really like the way she is. I don't know what it is. I've never met this person in my life, but there's a connection. There's something about that dialogue and that conversation that you have this connection. It's a connection with this person. You know how you have this connection with this person? You almost feel like, shit, I've known this person for a long fucking time. Excuse my language. Okay? You're like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's something here. I need to explore more. But I feel very connected. Okay? This is the start of connection. This is the difference how we don't get confused with chemistry and connection. Because how about this? Have you been in a situation like this? You are feeling the chemistry. Ooh, feeling the chemistry. Okay, you're feeling it, right? You're feeling it because you got to feel it. You have to actually feel it. You got to feel it. You got to feel it, okay? You're feeling the chemistry. And then you start talking to that person. You're like, okay. But it's like a, okay. It's really hot. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like you have this, like, it's a little confusing because you got the chemistry, but you don't have that connection. You know what the connection is when you get that person. Have you ever met your girlfriend and you got to freaking sit there and talk forever and ever and ever? And you're like, oh my God, where'd the time go? Connection. Okay? Connection. When you have chemistry and you're talking with the guy, no. You're like, oh Lordy, what is going on? That's the difference. That's just chemistry. When you're trying to make it work.